I don't want to do this. I glared out the dirty window, not wanting to look my uncle in the eyes. It's about time you started pulling your weight around here, Uncle Marty said. I fed you and kept a roof over your head since your parents died. I didn't have to do that. I could have let you go to the system. I could have let you get tossed around from place to place where you would have gotten beaten, or worse. You know that, right? Of course I knew that. He told me so every day. The words didn't sting as much anymore. You're 19, Hannah. I could kick you out right now and you couldn't do a thing about that. I know, I whispered. I turned to face him. Why do you even care about an Irish bar? He took a long sip of coffee. Some of it dribbled onto his policeman uniform. Because it's not just an Irish bar. They're troublemakers, and they're up to no good. The sooner we get rid of them, the better. All I'm asking is you to be the whistleblower. If you don't like it, then I guess you can find a new place to live. There wasn't a chance of that. Newbury wasn't exactly a welcoming town with a lot of safe places to live. I didn't even have any friends that I could go to. I never had time for friends. I always had to help pay the bills by working after school and on the weekends. Fine, I said, but what if we don't find anything? He snorted. Trust me, you'll find something, he said. They wouldn't have moved here if there wasn't something illegal going on. I knew he was probably right. Newbury wasn't a hotbed for economic activity, and it made no sense to open up a restaurant here, especially in the mall, which was all but abandoned aside from a few stores desperately clinging to life. However, it was a place that gangs and illegal activity could thrive. It wouldn't surprise me if the bar was a front for something. Okay, I said reluctantly. I'll do it. He sneered. Good. Then you get to stay here another night. My uncle left for work and I got ready to go to the bar. As I put on my jacket, hat, and gloves, I looked at the shoebox I had stuffed underneath my bed. I knew it was only a matter of time before Uncle Marty got fed up with me and told me to leave. And I needed to be ready. He controlled my bank account and finances, but every cash tip I ever got, I saved in the box. It was my safety net for when he would kick me out. There was only a few $100s in there. I was hoping to get it up to 1,000 before the day came. Maybe if I got a job at the Irish bar, I would be able to get some more tips for my safety net. Before I caused their destruction, at least. Once I was ready, I hopped on my bicycle and biked to the Newbury Mall. It was the dead of winter, so biking was harder than usual. Not only did the cold cut through my clothes to chill my muscles, but also the sidewalks were more slippery. But it was my only form of transportation. There were a couple of motorcycles parked outside the mall. Just the sight of the motorcycles was enough to make me feel in danger. Newbury used to be run by a biker gang called the Demons. They were bad news, and nobody was ever safe around them. They had been a scattered mess for the last year, ever since their headquarters got torched, but I still got jumpy when I thought bikers were around. I went inside the mall. The place wasn't well heated. The owners probably barely made enough to keep the lights on, but it felt amazing after a half-hour bike ride in freezing temperatures. I walked to the bar, which was called the Celtic Knot. It was cozy, with a fake fireplace in one corner and Celtic music playing faintly from the speakers somewhere. It was early in the morning, so nobody was around, but the place was still open. I went to the bar area, looking for someone who worked there. Maybe they weren't hiring, or maybe they just wouldn't want me working there. Maybe if I failed, my uncle would drop it. I could dream, couldn't I? Hello? I called cautiously. A man appeared from the back, holding a knife. He was only in a t-shirt, showing a variety of tattoos on his arms, but from a glance, I couldn't see if any of them was the Demon's insignia. I took a step back automatically.